Not that soon. Not that soon, Torrance. I'm sure you are. I'm sure. Do you want
But
some
not at
water?
7 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
While not in the beer time yet, maybe water.
Yeah, I have some water, but thanks.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it. All right, that was a good one.
I got a question about taking out the distributor.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like there's a singular attachment right here.
Oh.
So that way we don't have to pull anything apart on the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be more sensible.
Yeah, mark it if you're going to pull it.
I actually got a question. You might know the answer better. So the distributor has a singular attachment point at the base.
Yeah, it's actually a clamp, really.
Okay.
Because what it is there's a plate that goes around it,
Oh, you're right.
and what that does is you loosen it, and that allows you to adjust the distributor to get the timing squared away.
You're right. There's the mark on it.
So if you pull it,
Right there.
if nothing else is in the way, you can actually just pull the whole distributor out if you wanted to.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was saying about marking it.
Yeah, they actually notched it on the.
I think they had it the same, so they probably took it off for putting it into the crate and then put it together.
Because I don't know if they ran the engine ahead of time.
They did. They
So,
actually.
the timing's probably set, so you want to get it close. Yeah. Now, if they notched it, even better. That way the mark won't go away.
They dynoed the engine,
Yeah.
so
Nice.
that's how you know that they ran it.
Nice.
And it's just 410 horsepower.
Like I said, that'll be fun. You'll get the whole feeling of getting put back in your seat and trying to keep the wheels from the tires from going all over the place.
Have you heard about the dollar bill challenge? Like when the people put $1 or I don't know, like $10 or $100 on the dashboard.
I've heard about that.
Then you just have you tried that?
No. I was. What was the gig about it? They
You start with the car, and whoever is in the passenger seat has to reach out while you're accelerating.
Okay, I see.
So, like, yeah, the car doesn't let the person do that.
Yeah, you may have to pull the plug for the points.
Here, do you see me?
No, well, you might have to pull the, because it's pretty long. It's probably about this long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So you probably don't have that much play in your wires, so you might have to pull the plug wires too.
Okay. You can pull off the.
You might want to
Smart
mark number 1 just
yeah.
for your future reference, and I think number 1. Well, I'm not sure on the 351.
They have numbers here.
Yeah.
One's usually the first one on the passenger side here.
Oh, actually, they're numbered here and here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we just need to number the.
So this is usually number 1, and it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So just mark the cylinders.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So
And you probably have to pull the vacuum advance this off too.
Here you go.
Now-
just write it on the
now, wait.
stickers.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so I marked the number 1 where it goes into the cylinder, right?
Yeah, and it's actually marked for you.
Yeah. So 1 here. So like all of them have numbers.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just need to know that these are 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Yeah, and those are marked for you. You don't have to pull the cord off on this side.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can leave them on the plugs. And then finally, to get the thing off, you don't have to pull the wires and the vacuum advance. Down in here, there's a little, you take a screwdriver, and you turn it, and you twist it like this. This is actually what holds it on. These are the clamps that actually hold it on to the distributor.
Okay.
You don't need to take those off to get the distributor off, but
Loosen them.
no, you don't even need, if you're just going to take everything apart, take the wires off. What I was thinking,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure how much slop is in there, is if you take the cap off,
Right.
pull the cap off on the side, you might be able to get the distributor off, pulling the cap away, and you don't have to mess with the wires.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah.
And you still might have to take this off,
How do I take that off?
right here.
Yeah, so I just
So
pull it.
yeah, you just pull it off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the vacuum advance.
I see. Is there a vacuum that will suck everything in?
No. So what it does is it helps compensate, as the engine the engine goes up, the vacuum will cause the timing to change, which is what you want. You want the timing to advance as the engine goes up in RPM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just try to pull the cap off.
Yeah, those I'm not sure about. You may not need to pull that. If you're going to pull the cap, it's these here.
Those, okay.
Yeah. And you twist them 180 degrees.
Okay, kind of struggling with the shifter here. So the large cap has a gasket underneath it. And the gasket's like mighty sticky. So I feel like I'm gonna ruin the gasket if I pull it off. The top of the shifter, it's secured with this, and the same thing on the other side. And all it is just this clip that's holding in the ball joint that lets the shifter run in there.
Maybe you want to leave it. I mean, that's only
Yeah.
3 inches.
I think we're just gonna have to leave it.
Maybe they were talking about like a bigger shifter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Longer.
There's like no painless way to do it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So okay, again, going back to the distributor, trying to
Push down and then turn. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that was very easy.
Yeah, well, because it's brand new.
Okay. And then I just
yeah. So now it's pretty tight. You're not going to be able to do it.
okay, so
Yeah, there's not enough play in it. See, what you would want to do is pick it up and then kind of bring it over.
yeah. But there's not enough place, so I will have to unplug the.
So you got your choice. You can either unplug it from there or, unscrew this and then pull the wires up.
You mean this top thing, right?
Yeah, that I'm not familiar with that.
I see. Okay. So this thing looks pretty like technical inside. Is there anything that has to be protected or no? Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to get it wet or bang it, but I mean,
Okay, so
other than that,
That's cool. Nice.
so I just unplug the. Well, so that's the thing. So maybe I need to untie this thing. Just the wires are in it.
That's fine. And the X's.
Yeah, that's just
Cool.
that's interesting.
Right.
they screw down the
These,
valve
yeah,
covers.
well-
You got to loosen the valve cover things, and that's a bummer.
Well, it looks like I have to like unscrew them completely to take it out.
Might be easier just to take the wires off the distributor cap.
Okay.
And take all this apart.
Is there anything that I should know?
Because there's a gasket under here that on the valve covers. So if you loosen it and then put it back on,
Oh. Okay.
it should be okay, but you never know. Since it's brand new, you might be good.
Okay, so
But you know how it is with the gasket.
back. Just in case. Okay, and then
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, to be honest.
it's just a vision.
I'm not taking a lot, I'm giving it to you to take the other side.
Yeah. So that's what Dennis said. That there might be a gasket here.
Oh, there definitely is a
Yeah,
gasket.
there has to be.
So if it's cork, you might get it.
So-
Although I see it's blue, so
just
it's
the
probably not
The
cork.
Phillips head in the panel itself, probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that's holding the wires itself now.
Okay. How do we? Well, I'm not sure how it's holding there actually. Because it's like a solid. The wire is in it.
There's a seam down the middle, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it looks like the top comes
This
off.
thing?
The wires might just
This?
come out.
Oh,
and
so
just
it's
bracket.
okay. Okay.
You want both sides off, or?
Oh, that would be much nicer. Cool. Yeah, just take the bracket off, and then the wires will come out.
Okay, so
Instead of having to loosen all the valve cover bolts.
I need some box to put everything together.
Yeah, you probably ought to mark them or something.
Well, we can put the Phillips heads right back in after you take the top panel off, right?
Okay.
Look at this. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Cool. Nice. Now, these go right back in.
You took the wires out.
Yep.
That's
That's cute. That's kind of smart.
okay. And I have the numbers, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Right. So, that's that. And just pull them out of the spark plugs?
Yep. Whew. Okay.
Oh, love it.
So, get the wires out. Should I just lift everything? Like the whole
So yeah, let me see. Yeah, you'll have to take this hose, this tube off.
Okay.
And then yeah, you might have to wiggle a little bit because what it is there's a gear at the bottom of it. No, keep that. If you're pulling the whole distributor off, you don't need to take the cap off.
I'm promoting this back to distributor storage.
So what it is, there's a gear on the bottom of the. There you go.
Oh, that's great. Nice.
Wait, so let's take this off.
The ignition coil.
The ignition coil and this.
Yeah, right.
And this probably.
Cool. It's off. This is not attached
Oh,
anymore.
this one. Okay.
There you go. Nice.
So how okay it is to put just on the cardboard? That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
You're gonna go outside?
Yeah, you may want to throw some tape or something over the top of that.
Yeah. Right.
That hole in there.
Alright.
Where's the red tape?
Oh, look at one. The engine is in pieces.
Okay, what about the card?
Let's see if we can attach the strap.
Yeah, that's nice. I guess you did have to move it because you had to get to that bolt that's on the top of the head there, I guess, right? That bolt hole?
Yeah, yep. It kind of went in place, but whenever something started tilting, it got out of the way. Hello. There you go.
This is fun. Scary but fun.
You're learning the whole time.
A lot, yeah. Because I didn't know anything about it.
Learning curve, Steve. Alright, I'll remove the things holding the transmission to
Okay.
the wood,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And then we will have to okay, there are bolts here. Okay, then
we'll have to lift it first.
yeah, we will have to lift it to attach the mounting points.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is fun. What bothers me, and he doesn't share my concern, that these covers and the filter cover doesn't say Cobra on it, like yours does.
Pretender.
You know, or Ford Performance or something. Yeah, but you can always replace those. That's an easy thing to do.
Well, so like we discussed, there is the gasket here. So whenever I decide to replace it, it's the whole.
Yeah, if it's been a while, you probably want to replace the gasket. If it's new like this, you probably wouldn't need to. But it depends on the valve cover too. Generally, they're supposed to be on the mating surface, you know, fit the engine, so they all should be identical. So you can buy one gasket for any valve cover, essentially.
I see.
And you'll know right away when you pull the valve covers off what the gasket looks like. you know, and you never can go wrong by replacing it. So, and they're cheap. You know, a couple bucks probably.
So yeah, this is. We have received kits. What was it, 22nd, 23rd of March.
Hey, that was the same day that Wolf declared we all got to lock ourselves in our house.
So it was the day when the Factory 5 closed. They finished our kit and they got closed, but the only person I guess was there to help putting everything on the truck. And yeah.
Boy, that worked out.
Pretty good.
So it's loose here.
Okay.
To me, you guys are making great progress.
I remember you saying something about the.
Yeah. So what do you know about the donut inside the?
Well, if there's oil in the transmission, which I assume there is,
Probably.
they do. Yeah, you know what? And I don't have one. They do like a little sleeve.
Yeah.
That fits in, you know, because it's depending on the situation, you might get some leakage out of the back of the transmission.
So what I've read from people doing, it is both okay. Like you can take it out or you can leave it in there. But whenever you leave it, you have to push the drive shaft, like the yoke.
Yeah, very good. Awesome, dude. Yeah, so that's the other thing you can do is if you have the yoke, but generally the yoke's still attached to the drive shaft.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes it's not. If you got the yoke, yeah, you can stick the yoke in
Well, so the drive shaft.
and just tape it in.
So here's the drive shaft. Is it here? Yeah, I think this is it. So I read that some people take it out. They take out the donut, but it just for some people it's hard.
Yeah, well then see, you gotta have, you know, you gotta be able to take the circlips out, you know.
I have to be able to do what?
So you see how it's attached?
Yeah.
On the side.
So on the sides there,
Yeah.
you know, you want to take out those clips, and then what happens is it loosens the. There's kind of knobs on each end of it.
Yeah.
And they're indented, and that's where the clips go. So when you loosen the clips, then it can move inside the other part of the U-joint, and you can slide it out.
Okay, but do I need to? I know that the people just attach it to the differential with an adapter, and then just try to slide it in. So they slide it in, and then they attach it.
Yeah, I mean, if you were gonna, if it was installed, that's exactly what you do. You slide the yoke all the way in because it moves. It's designed to move back and forth, right? And then you bolt it to the differential. But if you just wanted to take the yoke off to plug the hole, you'd have to take those clips off.
Yeah.
I see, but do we want to?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, this is not the donut, right? The donut's after it.
Yeah.
Because you can't. There's no way you're installing the yoke with this in. So whatever the donut is, it's.
Oh, they've got a cap there?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, well, then you're good.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
That means that it's plugging. Because what happens is the transmission fluid will ooze out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With the cap there, it shouldn't come out.
Okay.
So you should be good.
So the moment we
So as soon as you
install
start tilting it,
it won't.
it should not leak. I mean, you might get a little bit because it's probably not perfect, but then when you want to install that, then you pull the cap off.
Okay.
Slide the yoke on.
Okay.
And then bolt it to the differential.
Okay. But there's going to be a donut inside.
I'm not sure what you mean by the donut.
No. I think we just have the cap.
Okay.
Because really, what there should be in there is a spline shaft coming out.
Yep.
Right.
Well.
Okay. So that's, you see, there's a splines on the yoke there, right? And so you get those lined up, and it slides in, and then so the edge of the yoke fits on the inside. No, don't cut it off.
I was trying to take it off, see it's in it. Whatever.
No, leave it there. It's sealed.
Okay.
I know what you're
I
saying.
see. Okay.
You can always take that off.
Okay.
I don't think you need to do the install. You don't need to take that.
Okay.
In fact, it's good that it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. So now then you try to attach it.
I mean, the world won't end. You may come back, get transmission fluid here, but then you can just put more in. you know.
Yes.
What's up?
It was high five.
You know?
No,
Actually,
Oh, okay.
just
I'm gonna extend the legs on this, at least the rears.
weird. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's nice. You guys got a lot of room here, which is good.
Yeah.
Took some effort to figure it out. We were trying to do that with the other crane. Just at some point we realized we don't have enough reach for all that.
Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this on my own.
Okay. You need to.
So try to lift it. I think it's stuck in here. No, like lift it off the ground.
I'm trying to do that.
Okay, cool. Maybe jiggle it loose.
What about this one? Yeah.
Moved. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have holes on the side.
I guess it just.
Support it just in case there's no stopper on the inside.
Yeah.
It would just come out and
Okay.
the thing will flop. Okay, so,
Yeah, exactly.
so like this.
I think this is the stop line. Don't go beyond that.
So I'll do this.
Yeah.
Same thing on the other side. A little loose.
This is going to be a big file on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
You're going to
have.
run out of memory unless you got it on an SD card or something.
Well, that phone has 500 gigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That one, though, I think 256.
Nice.
But it is a time lapse. It takes a shot every
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
Come on, buddy.
I guess it is where it is, huh?
Shit.
That's what I do.
I already did that. It's right here.
Yeah, not really moving.
Well,
I guess it's not going to go anywhere. That's pretty good, though. I think you're pretty good.
We can knock it out from the inside, assuming we got 2x4. Cool. Be right back. Will the 2x4 fit though?
Not sure.
Where's the?
Sometimes you just like to go an extra mile.
Actually, no. No, it will not.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, too close.
Yeah, he was zooming. He didn't even slow down hardly.
Oh,
Because
there's
the mail
a
truck
mail
is
truck
there. Yeah.
there. Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking about.
That's annoying. It's not even like moving.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's,
okay, I guess.
yeah. I think it's wide enough.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
whatever. I'll just keep the left one extended.
yeah. I'll keep that extended. So
I give
uh,
the front.
look at this as well.
I'll say I'll break these loose and I'll get it to you. Trade you for the orange hammer. This looks like it was used like years ago.
No, it's not. So, followed by 1 ton.
1.5 ton.
1.5. Okay, 1.5. Because it's actually long enough.
Right. Yeah. I'm so annoyed about that rear one.
No symmetry.
I'm gonna hurt you with it a little bit more.
Don't break the reach.
Wow, I can feel the oil. Almost did a split.
Там на самом деле этот сегмент всегда он местами гладкий очень.
Piece of shit, right? I'll do one last attempt, and then
Может пшикнуть туда этим ГДФ 40 вот сзади. очень что мы тут просто помятое, поэтому оно там его зажало.
Wow, that's done.
Okay, good to see you.
Yeah, I know what they did. They wedged the platform of the wheel into the well.
Oh,
So, see the bottom panel?
yeah.
They got it stuck in there.
Okay.
Oh, well, cool. That's it's definitely not going anywhere with a piece of screwdriver in there.
This is really beautiful with the chrome intake manifold and the chrome. All the guys out front here and the stainless, and this looks really nice.
Alright, let's introduce.
So here's the thing. Actually says the product is shaped without fluids. So I think there's probably no oil in the gearbox.
Okay. Well, that's it.
And actually FAQ says by transmission oil. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's actually kind of high up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you nervous yet?
Me?
I am.
No, I'm not nervous.
Really? I'm nervous for you guys.
Ah!
See, that's the problem with being an engineer is, you know, I just want to like have everything like double the capacity. And
No,
double
actually,
this
I was kidding because I'm like always too pessimistic, I guess.
and- Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blocking the camera here.
Alright, so look at that, we got another problem. Actually, it's the self-resolving one. I was gonna say it clips the alternator, but if I reverse their order, it doesn't anymore. That's fine. Well, it rides it a little bit.
So I think we need to tighten down these. Yeah, it's actually
What you
it's
gonna say?
not, yeah.
Shit, I guess we're taking off the alternator too.
Wait.
Or
Let's consider other options.
oh, I know one. We switched the mounting horns from here to here to here to here.
Yeah.
And suddenly all the hardware's out of the way.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. More pains. Take a guess what size of the bolts.
What?
What are the bolt sizes?
Size? I don't know.
Cool. That's my favorite. Alright. Let's see. Where's the wrench? When?
So, it's like this. So speaking of being nervous, so we have two mounting points, and then we are gonna attach these by a single bolt. How nervous should we be about that?
I think if the bolt goes in far enough, you're probably okay. I mean, that's what people do.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to think of whether we used straps or, to me the straps were more precarious than the bolts.
Yeah.
Because you're wrapping around the bottom of the engine and, you know.
Did you hand loosen this?
No.
Okay, it wasn't tight.
I-
I think
I-
we just started lifting.
No, I was actually going to tighten it out. So I felt this. I saw that this thing was moving a bit.
Shit, it's gonna be hard to put it into that slot. No winning. Alright, come on. Yeah. I'm gonna break my fingers doing it.
Oh, that's nice. Did they provide those?
Yep.
These, yeah, they were on the guarantee. Yeah.
That's nice.
I guess they just use them to insert the engine into the
No,
brake.
that makes it a lot easier.
Okay, you got the wrench. I'll get
It starts kind of.
and I'll use the. Use this way. That's not good at all.
Is it?
It just jumped thread.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Okay.
Yeah, bummer. That's the problem with aluminum.
Wait,
Well,
so I threaded them so damn hard. Maybe the top's pulled, but the bottom's jumped. Because your bottom jumped thread, right?
My both actually.
Yeah, you don't want to do them too hard either.
I wasn't.
Wrench.
No, I understand. Aluminum is so soft.
Yeah, okay, so the top is jumping thread a little bit as well. I feel like they're in there good enough. But try to take out one bolt and see if it jumps thread on the original side. That's this way.
I wonder if there's anything that can go right.
I feel like it is in there decently hard. So if it holds thread on that side, we're just gonna have to take the alternator off, or move it. It doesn't matter.
So, what do you want me to do? Like, destroy thread here as well?
Well, tighten it, but don't try to break it.
Yeah, it probably just needs to be snug.
Yeah, that looks like it's not jumping thread, is it?
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, so back to the original location.
Are you sure about the alternator? Is there maybe other way to try and wiggle with these?
Yeah, I can cut the bottom of it off.
Maybe.
That's fair. So just take off that chain set for me. And then I'll go chop them. Who cares?
So we will not. Are you sure? Because it looks pretty thick.
What are your alternatives?
I mean,
Think of one, we don't have to do it.
so I don't know, like maybe try on the same side.
Don't know how sick that is, but that is definitely an option. But you'd be opposed to it. Actually, tilting it in might do it. You're right. That's right. I tighten it with a wrench, I can take that out of my hand. Something like this touch me. Let it go.
So when I shoot videos, sometimes I do some YouTube commentary, usually just in Russian and post. And people ask me like, try to like do some close-up video, like just shoot what you're doing. I'm like, are you sure? You're like doing some boring stuff for a couple of hours, and just maybe trying different options like here.
Wrench.
You'd have to hire somebody just to film it, right? So you could be busy and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not jumping threads here. Maybe they like screwed it up on the other side first.
Okay.
Or it's for larger threads.
You may want an extension on that.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, so let's play. We're in.
So you go like this.
Stuck against the back. That's okay with the problem.
Yeah, so if you're doing like this, then yeah, just do the alternator.
Or maybe put one on one side, one on the other if the bolt's not long enough.
Well, so that's not enough. So crisscrossing them is like the only way to do it, but it's weird pressure on it. Now it rubs against the cap.
Yeah.
So let me cut one. The sooner I get started, the sooner we're done.
Okay.
Get a new blade. If I find the blade.
It should be fine, right? If you just cut off this angle here.
Should be. Just, you know.
Oh, there we go. Just gonna do it.
So do you need to do that on the other side too?
No, just one. Yeah, I think it should be good. Like, if
Oh, it's because of the
yeah, here it starts like
coil
one
or
alternator.
the no.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you probably don't want to take off the alternator because the whole belts, etc.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Okay, I've never done it, so I don't know.
No, it's nice because it looks like they have the adjuster for it right here, so you can set the tension in the belt.
Mm-hmm. I see. That's good to know. Yeah. So some people told me like, oh, that's not fair. You have to build your own engine for all of that. I'm like, maybe in the next life, or maybe if I have tools or certain workshop for all of that.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, yeah, so what you do is you just loosen this locking nut, right, and then just turn this bar until it begins to get some slack in this. And then you loosen the bolt here, and this just rolls up, right, and
I see.
it comes off probably pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's not a big deal.
Okay. But yeah, next step is learning to do stuff with an engine. And I'm sure you'll have to learn a lot since it's a carb engine and you'll have to do something just.
No, actually, you know, well, yeah, you might argue that the carb is easier. Because it's a mechanical device and it generally works pretty good unless the carb's messed up, but it's brand new.
Yeah.
So yeah, you may have to adjust the idle mixture or something, but they may have already done that for you, so you may be good. And the idle might be good, so you might be good. But yeah, down the road, as things change, yeah. But you know, you experiment and you learn. And
the argument for the carburetor was that if something goes wrong, you can just rebuild it essentially on the side of the road, as opposed to EFI where you have to go to the shop to do that.
yeah, it's a bigger deal with EFI.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see.
And there's less plumbing. You don't need as powerful, you know, you get away with a less powerful pump.
Yeah, the pump is just 7 psi. You don't
Right.
have the return, you don't have the pressure regulator. That's easy. The only thing is that, yeah, you sober, we installed the pump, and that was the only option that we had for it.
Right.
That I didn't like. I wanted to have a pump in a tank,
Yeah.
but
Nah, because if the pump fails, you don't
that's-
want to drop the tank. It's nice to be able to get to the pump separately
yeah.
because they do give out.
Yeah. Okay, so we will have to do the same here. I think for cutting one of the angles, because it starts rubbing on the cover here as well. What's this? Like this separate?
Oh, it's a breather, they call it. What happens is there's gases that build up inside there and they need to be vented. So that's what that does.
So it runs it by itself? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. Inside there's a, you know, like a, it's a pretty simple little thing.
I see. Cool. Okay, so I
Yeah.
have to drop this off.
And you really do need it because you don't want to let the gases build up inside the engine.
Right.
So it's a very simple little device.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to drop off this to Alex. So.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the part. So far so good. He was able to cut off one of the pieces. So yeah, let's try here. Question for you.
Yeah.
Is there angle adjuster better to have on the inside or the outside? Probably outside, right?
I guess. I that's a good question. Your intuition is as good as mine on that one.
Okay. Anyway, that's an easy fix
Yeah.
before we have it.
It probably really doesn't matter because either way it'll probably be the wrong way.
It's yeah. One way to think about it. Yeah, but just cutting that piece was pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
It's
That was pretty thick and
6 teal. But we are almost there. We are like almost at the final countdown for the lift off.
Good, yeah, your garage is high enough too, that's good.
Yeah. It should be just finger tight, right? It doesn't have to be.
Okay, that's hardened steel for a reason.
Okay.
Don't have an angle grinder, just like hacksaw it away.
No, I hear you.
Wow. Okay. So we're gonna start putting the engine in. I'm already sweating. That's good. Finished the trunk drop today. Well, I kind of finished. Still stitching it up together.
Oh,
And
okay.
now there's actual swords in here.
Yeah, nice.
That's the major undertaker. It's like, it's a huge job, and he was able to do that all by himself. I just provided some aluminum pieces, but he developed everything and put together.
Stole somebody's form idea. Wait.
Okay, so the other way, right?
Yep. With the ledge facing into the engine.
Okay, so should be. Okay, let's see. Oh, this. You might need is.
Don't say longer bolts, don't say longer bolts, don't say cut the other thing, don't say cut the other thing.
Might be good enough. Let's see. So we got
Is the coil in the way?
no,
No.
the coil is not. It's just that the cover might be, but let's
No.
see. Okay, so well,
Fuck.
it's just tiny bit of
No, it'll be more once there's weight on it. Nuts. Alright, what if, no, shit, that sucks. Guess I'm cutting another one.
Well, can you file it? Or is it just too much to file?
Yeah, I can't really tell how
You probably have
this
to, like,
swing.
cut the corner off?
Yeah, might as well chop the entire thing.
Well, so when it's,
Yeah, it'll probably scratch the...
yeah, it's
very
already
big.
scratching. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you're right, an angle grinder would be nice.
I don't know.
That's gonna be a present for myself. All I have is a one of the little small roto tubes, the Dremels.
That one's not bad.
No, I mean it works. You can get off these, decent sized bolts. Just that it goes through their little cutters so quickly.
Alright, I'll be back.
Well, you don't have to go through as much metal, right? You just cut the corner off.
Well, it's just about the same. I can break it once I cut it halfway at the bend, so I'll get the dogs out. There's more dogs than you.
I think like there are some other people, extra people with extra dogs. Okay, so this one's in. Yeah, I just need to tie it down because definitely needs some together power. Do your sons have experience with all of this?
No, my youngest one just likes to go for a ride in a car. He doesn't seem real interested in cars.
Huh.
Actually, my daughter's more interested than the two boys. My son-in-law is a real car guy.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's in. Do you think you need to take the carb off?
No, you shouldn't need to.
Yeah, should be enough clearance for all that.
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing I want is to take some snouts off. Connect 12 volt accessory power wires applies, applied crimp solder seal connector using a heat gun. The solder melts completely. It was somewhere here, and I guess we'll figure it out later.
Maybe you got pictures.
Maybe once we know that the engine doesn't start. This is okay. So this is the power steering pump, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that will get connected later.
Power steering. Wow.
Yeah, these floors and that.
Woo! Of course, I think that's what you were saying. Yeah, on the rack and pinion, it's got the. You can see the hydraulic connection to it.
Good connections.
Yeah, that'll make a difference.
We still don't have.
When you're driving, you don't really notice, but I tell you, when you stop to park or do something, then you appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, so I thought that. Yeah,
And it's not that big a draw on horsepower.
I will appreciate it, and I want my wife to try and drive it. Since she participated in the project in all meaningful ways, including actually it was her suggestion that we should do this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So we talked about it, like just throwing ideas in the air, but then we started thinking. So Alex is going to be here for the summer before his job starts in September. What should we do? And she was like, maybe you should guys build a Cobra. And I'm like, hell yeah.
You're earning your pay today.
Yeah.
Okay. No need to work out up top today.
Yes, it doesn't matter because we have.
Might as well cut the last one off at this point for aesthetic reasons. Just kidding. No, we're not going to do that.
I was like, really?
No,
really?
definitely don't. Alright. We'll start. We'll finish. That will raise the box a little bit. Unbolt it. So, ooh, 3 wires. That's I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna pretend. So
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Once the engine refuses to start.
No. You got to be more positive. If you get that distributor back in there lined up with the, you know, you get it in all the way so the gear lines up, and if it lines, because it's marked, you should be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's wearing the hats. Got it.
I was doing it because I was in the sun. I'm thinking about taking it off.
Question: does these connections have to be tight or a little bit loose?
I would say snug. I wouldn't say, 50 pounds.
Because the thing is that the bolt is not really long, so it's not the whole nut.
I would say it's snug so it doesn't move around, but
Cool. All good.
so it doesn't slide back and back.
All
Right now we're all good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a couple of questions. First, I think that these bolts are probably not long enough. Because it's not the whole nut. So I'm not really comfortable about that. And the second one is that we have to put some cover on the frame once we start putting the engine in. So
Right,
we
right.
don't create anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Any other bolts options?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming, let me see,
Yeah, we have the mounts in one of the boxes. Was one in one of the boxes there. So we have to
and
lift
to be
the
honest,
engine
I
first.
don't know whether it's better to put the mounts on the engine and then slide the bolts in. It depends on the mounts. Or whether to put the mounts on now and slide the bolts. I guess it depends. I'm looking here.
Well, the manual
See what
said,
we've got.
check.
Yeah, what are they saying? Because once you'd like to set it down on the mounts, you would think. I don't know. To be honest, I can't remember. I think we had the mounts in it, but like I said, I wasn't in charge.
Unpack the engine mounts and attach to the engine. Don't forget to attach the engine ground strap to right side engine mount bolts.
Okay, there you go. So we want them on the end.
And then you want to.
Then you can put the bolts. Well, yeah. You just like it to settle so that you can get one bolt in on each side.
Each side of the mounts. Okay.
You're annoying. Oh my god.
Thing is that so the bolt for this hole is still in the engine.
Yeah, I see it's so you can probably once you get it up, and you can put those on.
That's something I need to do. There's I'm not sure if that's the right strip. Do we have anything? Well, that's for the
Yeah, we have a ground strap, and it's in here. Or not. Okay, I know there's a ground strap somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Okay. Because what bothers me is that, well, it doesn't mean anything, but in their image, they inserted like this,
Show me. I can't see it.
but it just doesn't.
What do you mean?
Actually, oh,
It's just that.
yeah, oh, it's.
It's
Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind.
oh, that's so cool. Another electric scooter in the.
Well, I think it was electric bike as well.
Nice.
Alright, there's a strap go on the. I was looking for where the bolt.
On this side, yeah, there's a hole here, and I already cleaned it up.
That was what I was looking for, to be sure that you got a nice, clean, connection there. Real good.
Looks like I need to maybe file a little bit more.
Okay, how do you feel
Yeah, I
about
would say get a little more paint off.
Sure.
Yeah.
So these are the roll bar bolts.
And I would say do it on both sides.
Twist them out for what reason? Twist it quicker.
I think they're just too thin, and they are not supposed to be like holding like a lot of pressure in them.
The roll bar supports. You're supposed to hold that shit together with the carpal, so.
Yeah, but mostly holds by the having the like turbana turbine.
Same here. The Saga is going to take on the weight. Just going to squeeze them together. The area under stress on this is going to be super tiny.
Okay.
What do you?
Okay, there is no other option. You can try those.
Unless you can find a nut for this. Nuts.
Nuts for that. Ooh.
We'll look for that. It doesn't matter. Oh, I have some kind of. Ooh, I have a good idea. Cool. I'll be back.
The idea is over here. Okay, so almost there. It just goes much slower than I hopefully it would go.
No, but you guys are doing it good. You know, you're taking it one step at a time, not rushing ahead of yourself because you're anxious to get it in.
When we were discussing that maybe you should try and use that 1 ton crane, I was like, do we really want to pull out the $14,000 package in the year or something you're not sure about? Like, yeah, probably not.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, we're cooking now.
Yeah?
The biggest bolts you can find.
Okay. Let's see.
No, that's jackpot.
Cool. Okay.
The throat's kind of weird, but they only have to be on once.
Okay, let's see.
And then
Okay. Let's see.
woohoo! Alright,
We'll need to clean that up a little bit more to file.
Yeah, I would say both sides. You ought to probably.
Yeah, you know what? They are probably too big. We'll see. But I think they might be. Yeah, too big.
Ah! We're drilling.
Maybe not. Okay.
Can't win, huh?
Yeah, it's just that I'm sure that we don't have anything might work in here.
Forward around.
Here there is a box that says stuff we may not need anymore.
What about the transmission mount bolts?
Here, yeah, maybe.
Like, I dug through the entire box.
Okay. And this is kind of scary, you know, when you're building a car and you have nuts and bolts that you have not used.
Like what didn't I do?
Yeah, what did I miss?
Alright, this is the only one that can do it.
How about this? Oh, actually, it's about the same.
Oh, wait, well.
Because these are for the drive shaft mount adapter.
So this is the transmission.
Mm-hmm. Is it long enough? Just
Not too different from that one.
well, here's the comparison.
Exactly identical.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I guess you guys saw the movie. You have the poster for there, the Ford versus Ferrari. Was that awesome or what?
Oh my god, that basically kind of made us pull the plug on the kit.
Yeah.
She was saying your mom also got like, why don't you guys jump into it, which is
Yep.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she started talking about that, And we were like, yeah, probably we should do that. And then there was this movie out, and I'm like, yeah, we just had to pull the plug.
I have a good friend who worked for Shelby, and he's the one. He was the project.
Ooh.
He was the project engineer on the GT350, so he was the guy. So you know, he knew obviously Shelby because he hired him, but you know, so he worked on the Mustang side of the house, and the guys on the other side of the garage were working the Cobra side of the house. But like Phil Remington, worked with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, he's the man for the GT350. So I was sitting next to him as we were watching the movie, and like 2 or 3 times he leaned over to me and he goes, "Hollywood." I used to live out there actually because I know what he's talking about, and I used to drive by when I was younger, probably your age or maybe a little younger, and see the fact, where the guys worked. They had Cobras out there and Mustangs. It was awesome. They were down by the LA airport. But they had no track. It shows them running laps out back behind the workshop.
Yep.
Nah.
But the head on this is too small because I can stuff it through the hole. So we need the washers. Okay. I got the 4 big ones. Might do it. Nope, too big.
There might be some washers in here.
There's another.
There's a washer. It's actually a spacer, but maybe.
You got 4 of them? Yeah. Okay, I'll do it. Unless the super bird only just snaps when we lift the engine. Alright, cool.
Okay. Looks like you're rolling.
Alright, let me find
We'll see if it's long enough with the washers.
So after all this preparation you guys are doing, this is good. It'll probably be a no-brainer getting it in here and swinging it around. And
You really hope so.
Yeah.
It's kind of also like
Too short.
well, so it's almost in. So I guess it should be better. Okay. Yeah, I think it should do it.
Hello. Come on. It grabs all of it. And the wrench for that is.
So these shouldn't side it like all the way down. I think like just it's
I'd wrench it at least a little bit. The wrench behind. Because we don't risk stripping threads on that. Unless we.
okay. It just is, once it's
It'll start shifting a little bit. That's fine. Woo!
so ladies and gentlemen,
No, true.
the moment you've all been waiting for.
So I say we put the engine mounts on the engine.
Yeah.
Because then we just got to line one bolt.
Yeah.
And just kind of thing easy.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, not fully threaded.
Okay. So
Oh, could you give me the wrench? Like the wrench.
the wrench.
How convenient. Every single bolt on this top surface is the same size.
Yes. Okay. So should we untie them first?
I'd start lifting, see when the box pulls up a tiny bit.
Okay.
I don't want to crush the oil can.
Right. Okay. Let's lift it.
This thing's. Maybe I should move it back actually because the chain's.
Yeah. Are we?
It's under tension now. Holy fuck.
oh, there you go.
And we have a kind of sort of lift off, right? So
in the air.
Okay, so you will have to remove these things as well.
Yeah, we'll have to lift it back then.
I think the box is no longer here.
Yeah, I took mine out. This thing makes it seem so effortless. It's actually fun. I like it. Spinning.
Boy, those are long bolts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's wood, so it doesn't get easier. Just go on a map. So.
okay, and I think we have to put the lights out of here because we're going to be doing the turn here. Okay.
Alright, well, it's fully in the air.
Really?
You can give it a push and it'll swing.
Whee!
Jeez.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Should we probably should level a little bit.
Alright, you remember what head it was? It was like one of the bigger ones.
Like the 19, I think, maybe, or 20. Like, pretty big.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, it's 2 months. We've been all the.
Wow, I'm getting expert at this.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so like easy.
Yeah, it's like light presses.
Okay, it's probably the other way, right?
No, you're right. You want to tip it towards you. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit more.
Yeah, watch the pulley on the board on the.
Yeah.
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 So
Okay.
I'll clear it first.
Yeah.
Then make sure the oil pan doesn't strike. Level it out a bit more. A little bit more.
Okay, so. Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah.
More, I think. There we go.
Okay. Just that decision slowly.
I got enough room now to take those straps off the engine block.
Mm-hmm. Just look, I want to pull the box out so that my hands don't get crushed between the engine.
It's a little bit not even.
Yeah,
It's not
because
bad.
of the attachment points, but it'll be fine. As long as we get it into one of the
Okay.
mount spots.
So how do we?
So
You do want it to be tilting, once you get it over the bar here, you do want it to be tilting back.
So wait, get your hands out of it.
Okay.
I want to take the box out so that nobody's hands get pinned between the box and the middle of it.
It's probably not enough space in there.
Yeah, that's why I want to lift it out.
It has. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, but it'll just slide off.
Просто по чуть-чуть.
So I'm gonna give it a push forward.
Yeah, I'm sure this is probably important.
No,
No.
it's the washer that was attaching the metal strip to the wood.
Okay.
Cool.
Should we-
So just push forward again. That's it. Now,
We had to use like a block system to lift the box in the air a bit.
You're gonna have enough room to, when you swing this around
with the wrench.
at the bottom of this.
He hopes
It looks like it will.
Yeah,
Well, I think you got it
you're looking
between
for
the rack and the front of the chassis.
You had it in your hands, man. Oh, that, probably I had it because I
Either-
undid it.
Wrench,
Yeah,
that wrench. It's actually finger tight.
that's ridiculous. Not this one.
Okay. Oh, these are nice bolts, but yeah, you're gonna use them, right?
Finally found something that's not the right size.
Okay. So, this is the right side. Right. You're gonna go like this, but you still have to file the thing of the.
You are showing up.
I'm just a little bit scared that this thing actually just hangs in the air.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to like minimize the time it's in the air.
I know, to me it's unsettling.
What?
But you see the guys,
I need your help.
all the time on those guys, those programs, they just leave it there.
Two hands on it.
Okay.
It's super tight. So I'm gonna like break it out. Piece of shit. Okay. This one totally compensates for the one you managed to get off your hands.
Okay.
Oh wow.
There you go. Okay, so the question is, what are we going to do with the? Okay, so since there is no oil in the gearbox, you just take off this plug then and put the yoke on it. Okay.
I think so.
Same thing here. Yeah, the front ones were very tight. The back ones are
Okay.
very impossible. Cool. So this is yours. Attached the engine.
Yes. Where's the?
Oh wow, you even got the starters chromed. That's pretty cool.
So. Yeah. Right. Okay, so there I go like this, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to have the strap on it.
They're symmetric, right?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I think so. Yes.
So no, they're not actually, because the position of this bolt matters. And
Like this.
yeah, this is checking out. But
The problem is
okay, come here.
right now
Let's
this.
here's the oil pan. So we're looking at the right side,
Yeah, right side.
and the bolt is sticking out to the right.
Just here's the thing: we don't have our bolts go straight from the bottom.
That sucks.
Right. So these are going to be the mounting points for these mount points.
Right.
So this is the right side.
So it doesn't seem like a.
Oh no, bolt has to be on the left. It says that shows that the bolt is on the left, and yours is on the left.
As you're facing it?
Yeah.
On the left.
That's the bolt. Up front.
That's the
This is
right.
front. Yeah, on the right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so right side engine mount bolt is the ground strap.
Yeah.
So this is the right side. This is the right side mount.
Okay. The thing is that this thing doesn't really work well with all of this. Yeah, I'll probably use it like this.
You can grasp it or something.
But you probably have to drill it a bit because the bolt is not going in.
Is it ever easy?
I don't know.
What's with that?
The entire kit's like that.
What's with that, you know?
Alright, cool. What size do you think that should be?
Just I don't know, a little bit more.
My favorite size. Alright, let's see.
So So do I put them on like this? Just no.
Did they give you a washer or a lock washer or anything?
Nope.
Why do I think they would just rattle loose after a while?
Cool. This does it.
They don't. You don't have any. You don't put any.
Yeah,
Like like Loctite on it or anything.
maybe we should. Yeah.
This it's like threadable. Not you can't just like push it through.
Okay, yeah. So Dennis has a good point that you should probably put them on the Loctite.
Yep, I totally agree with that.
So there is a Loctite where you are right now, somewhere there, somewhere on the table.
You would think that they would have a lock. Some sort of lock washer or something on it.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I haven't put those on before, so I don't know. But you'd think with all the heating and cooling cycles, they get loose.
Yeah.
Although I do hear people talk about checking their their engine mount bolts.
Okay. That should be good enough.
And maybe there's a reason you don't put it on. I don't know.
I guess.
Because maybe the expansion and contract. I don't know. Maybe it impedes that.
So this will be the left side, and I'll be facing forward. So I comes in. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
So the strap goes on this side, right?
Yeah.
What?
The strap. Do you want me to rasp that more?
Yes.
Cool. The bolt locations make sense because there's an expansion to let it slide through. Come on, bud.
So unsettling that it just hangs in the air.
Yeah, here.
And you're saying probably rasp.
I would
on
say
the
do both
inside?
sides, yeah. So
Yeah.
then that way it's not going to hurt anything, and you're probably not going to go in and play with it after it's done. So.
Yeah. I can see why you use the wire wheel.
Yeah.
This is one.
Double checking.
Does it give torque specs for that even?
I haven't seen anything.
Me neither. Check the torque sheet at the end of the manual. Or maybe the blueprint engine manual should have torque specs.
Haven't seen that either.
Okay. Okay. What about the box from the ground? Let's see.
Нам нужно будет очень хороший порядок здесь навести после всего, потому что сейчас тут куча болтов и беспорядочно лежит.
What do you think the proper torque on stuff like this should be?
I was going to ask you if there's torque specs on that.
I haven't found anything.
If you haven't found it, maybe there isn't.
Grace is leaking off. Okay.
So
I wouldn't know, to be honest.
I'll check online. Well, with the Loctite, it definitely works in our favor, but
so what size? 17.
So you could look up course, this is a 347, right? So maybe that's a 302 block.
Yeah, I think it's 302.
So I guess this 302 motor mounts torque.
Ooh, oh my god, factory 5 form. What are the engine mount torque specs?
Hey,
Bolts that attach to the block, 30 to 42 foot-pounds. Bolt that goes from the mount to the frame, 35 to 50 foot-pounds.
there you go.
So
I think they'd have that in the manual.
right, I mean, cool. So,
So give me the
yep. Just saying right now, it's at 35 right now. Actually, make it 40. Somehow it's just
is it the right size?
Yep, it's the one that I used to take it on.
I don't want to hold the engine.
Yeah, you don't want to hold the engine.
This is nuts. It's like 700 pounds hanging right in front of me.
Do you think it's that heavy?
Well, the box was 800 pounds on the sheet with this. So whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I was thinking the engine probably maybe 350 or 400, and then transmission that would make the transmission. I don't know how heavy it is. I was thinking about 150, so I was thinking, well, maybe 500 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, it's no small.
I need to stop shooting the video.
Drink a lot. What?
What?
I said drink a lot.
I'll drink after you're done.
Somehow this is like anxiety alleviating in a way. Just like seeing it pretty confidently hang up here.
Oh. Okay.
More like elevated.
Hold the engine.
Right. Good stuff.
Oh, this one's gonna be harder because of the filter.
Do you want an extension?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wonder how this got dented in the first place. Something during install. Looks like they hammered it in.
Okay. Yeah. This is torqued.
Alright, nothing needs to be cut on the transmission, right? Looks like it.
Yeah, it's cut. Here, you see, it's cut.
Oh, that's crazy. Good on them.
But this is the bolt-on solution. They said it's a bolt-on solution. Because the instruction, the Factory 5 manual, assembly manual says that for TKO 600, you have to cut off this mounting point. But Factory 5 already did it for us.
You know, as much as I don't want to get crushed under this car, it's really tempting to install that drive shaft.
I think it might make it more awkward trying to get it in.
Yeah.
That's true too.
It'll be hanging. You'll have to put a.
Should take out the A mount too.
I was just gonna suggest that.
Yeah, good.
Have it handy.
So okay, what's the question?
Transmission's facing the wrong way. So we either rotate it by hand, but then it's constantly trying to straighten itself out while we're trying to mount it, or we put it back in the crate, we swap the hook location, so when we lift it, it straightens itself out.
Yeah, but that might just go the other way around. But yeah, it's more. It'll probably make it closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so we probably have to take out the mounting points for that.
No, we just have to flip the hook on the leveler chain.
Yeah, but how do you put it in a box, in a crate? On what? It had these things.
It'll be sitting on the motor mounts.
Alright, we'll put it right back under.
Let's try that.
Yeah, because it's hard to rotate it where we want it. Actually, it looks like it will comply.
Oh, so yeah, now it's under the pressure. It's like, yeah.
Or is it trying to straighten itself out?
It's not given.
So you wanna do it?
I don't, but what are our options?
We'll bite the bullet and just keep it in place as we're putting it in.
So it's just try to rotate it further. It's like it's.
It ain't impossible. And we got 2 people doing it. But alternative option is flip the chain. So,
Okay. What I'm worried about is.
oh fuck, we took off the mounting spots.
Right.
Well, we don't have the option anymore. We're
Okay.
gonna have to do it. Cool.
We still wanna. We can try to do that sideways, but yeah, I have to go like much higher.
The jacks are now an issue.
Okay.
Doing sideways. It's fine. It doesn't really give that much resistance when I'm trying
Okay.
to straighten myself out. So,
Okay.
what do you want? The holding the massive expensive engine in the air job, or maybe the left holding that engine job?
Neither.
Make a choice.
Okay, I'll hold the engine.
Cool. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swing this back here, and then
Okay.
can it all the way out.
Go slowly.
Get stuck on all this shit on the ground.
Okay. It's actually going. Okay.
It's been like buried in sawdust right now. I'm gonna pull it back even more.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's pretty nice.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, gotta remember to breathe.
What?
Gotta remember to breathe. And the first breath you took in like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's actually doing it, you know?
Whew, yeah, I have to remember to breathe.
Your feet. Alright. Cool.
Okay.
So,
Do we want to put something on this at least?
Yeah, you probably brought up a good point. Put the towel there.
You can get my jacket from there. And just
which one? Red
red,
or?
red and black. Yeah.
Nah, because it might get grease on it or something.
And again, it's a working jacket.
Put rags on top of it. There's nothing in the pockets, right?
There might be like a rubber ball, but it's fine.
Yep, it sure does. So it's actually
Okay, so we will have to start lifting it first, probably.
Yeah, it's got to go higher because you got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, wait 1 sec.
Yeah.
Before we actually do that, I want to practice lowering it.
Lowering it. Okay.
Yeah, because so just like shove it to the right.
Yeah, just to see how it reacts.
Yeah. I
Good
don't know.
point, because it.
Crushed the frame accidentally.
No, I hear you.
Okay. Do you want to maybe I don't know, like put a box underneath? Because
Oh, it's fucked either way if it drops to the ground. So
okay.
let's just carefully watch the boom to see if it's moving down. Oh, I have an idea. Where's that marker?
So when you lift it, it should go down.
Come on, don't be annoying. Do what you're supposed to. Now I have to remember to breathe. Yeah, there we go. All right, super smooth.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
That's
see
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's how fast it moves in that case. Now if I
Yeah, it's just creeping down. Boy, that's nice.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I think the angle is good enough for it to do the fitting.
So let's move it closer to the car now.
Okay, so you want to push it.
Toward just a little bit closer to the frame.
Okay.
Rotate the legs. Don't pull it towards
Okay.
yourself. Rotate the
Okay.
legs.
Do you want this to go this way or no?
Probably sooner or
No,
later.
I don't want to do anything.
Right. Okay, cool. So I'll lift it up. And
Okay. So
actually probably let's align it more. I'll help you clear that.
okay. Yep. Right.
Right, so better.
Better.
Oh, I'm standing in the way here.
Just a little bit of excitement. So finally, we'll have a video we can post, and then my wife can send it to all her colleagues.
Because actually in English for once.
Because it's in English, right? So they will be able to understand what we are all saying here. Okay, so
So I start creeping it over.
Well, so here's the thing. So once we start changing the angle,
We'll start resisting more.
my question was whether the oil pan will go up.
I mean, yeah, not significantly.
Okay, so let's let's try.
Okay, you're gonna bump the bottom of the transmission.
Okay, so you have to lift it. Okay.
What was that?
No,
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 no.
no.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay,
Okay.
so then there's that ridge on the transmission. I'll lift it up a little bit, maybe.
You want me to pull on this or no?
Yeah, if you could help it clear the jack. There we
Okay, yeah. It's
go. Nice. Oop. Okay.
Too much?
A little bit more.
Okay.
There we go.
okay. So you have to bring your part more.
Do I lift it?
Probably wouldn't hurt because you're gonna have to clear this anyway in the
The
hand.
pan, yeah. Well, once the pan gets in there, we'll start leveling
Yeah.
it down.
Right.
So I'll push it
Okay.
that way. Now it's aligned.
Okay. Yes, what we have here. Yes.
Cool. The pan looks like it will kind of clear it. Let's make that a definite yes.
Yes.
And you gotta have.
Okay. So I think
So now you probably want to start rotating it.
third. Yeah.
Where's the impact driver?
They're behind the box with the stuff you may need.
Alright.
That's something you will have to do.
Sorry, which way does it move? Which way?
It takes some time to do that, so you will figure it out. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you should probably move it a bit.
Just look there. Alright.
And then
Yep, the oil pan clears.
okay.
I can see it from here. Just tell me where I'm.
Yeah, I think it's good. Good.
Tip it more.
Yeah, let's tip it more.
This is actually nightmare view right here.
Okay. I want to move the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
just-
there I'm blocking
I
that.
just,
I'm not-
no, I want to
messing your-
tell me up here.
Yeah.
It's just for
Sure, I'm standing right like in the way. So we're gonna remember not to do that.
Yeah, tipping this is actually terrifying.
It is. And you got more to go.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it'll be tip, lower, tip, lower, tip, lower.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So This is good. Put one more. Yeah. I think this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So
So I'll tip it more, push it in a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
Push it
Should
in,
it? Yeah. Push it.
and then slowly we'll start clearing the pan.
Okay. Stop. Okay.
Oh, we are.
Now you can probably go down a little bit.
Yeah, almost.
You know, an inch or two.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll start lifting it, hoping it doesn't crush the wall pan or the frame.
Okay.
Is it going down at all?
I don't see it right now.
I don't
No.
see it moving.
Yeah, oh, it's creeping down.
Yeah.
Right?
It went down a bit.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
slowly
there it
creeping.
goes. There it goes.
Yeah. That's what we want.
You know, hands underneath.
Nice.
There's no hands underneath. No.
Nice. It's just creeping really nice.
Yeah.
Boy, that's good. Nice, slow, comfortable rate.
It's actually crazy. I'm like struggling to see if it's even going down or not.
It went down. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's...
it went down. Yes, I can see that. Yeah, I can feel it. My fingers are,
Slipping down.
well, they are
Yeah.
just going down a bit. Just really slowly, but I think slowly is good in this case.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright, we got about 2 inches. I'll lower it another inch.
yeah,
And then we'll continue having fun with it.
and we will have to tip it more.
Yeah.
Today, please.
All right.
Yeah, I
I think
think
you're good. Give it some room to tip.
Cool. So,
Well, that works.
yeah, but we need like to tip it significantly for their.
of course the battery does.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have to take out the
nuts.
nuts.
Makes me wonder if we're going to have to. Well, one thing we can do is you can swing it down. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to clear the... See how it goes.
Okay.
I'm almost at the end of the path.
Yeah.
It's not going to go any lower.
Wonder if we're going to have to pull the shifter.
But now I can actually, so push it down. I'll push it in a little bit.
Okay.
Because we got to clear it a tiny bit more and then we can start lifting it back up, like leveling it out.
I don't know, you got another 4 inches in there, right?
So I'll lower the entire thing. Because we now got like 2 inches again. So going down.
Okay.
Is it though?
I don't know.
I think it's so slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's going down. Very slowly.
I got about an inch and a half.
So yeah, but not sure what we're gonna do about the shifter.
Yeah, we may have to, well, we'll see.
Don't swing it too much.
Okay, no, I'm not saying it right now. How much space do we have there for going down?
About 3/4 of an inch.
Okay, so
Okay, so I stopped it for now.
okay.
Tell me how far you can tip it in right now. I'll max out the leveler. It basically is.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, there's no way it's going lower.
Well, so
You can. I mean,
like swing it, and then there's a space right behind that bar. So in theory, if I swing it and you push it forward,
Yeah, you probably have to push it about 4 or 5 inches forward.
actually, wait
At
one
the
second.
same time, you're swinging it lower. So
We got some more height to burn.
Really?
Yeah, about an inch really. So just keep it real steady so it doesn't swing it off.
yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's that's helping.
About halfway done through the space that we had.
Okay.
If I push it forward a little bit, well,
Don't at the moment don't.
then it'll get us some more room to burn. I think that's enough to swing it under. Especially since we don't have a cover on the transmission tunnel, we can just poke out into the interior.
Yeah, right. So,
So tell me one.
Where's it gonna come through? I guess it has to come through here, right? So we've gotta go a foot.
yeah, but once we go lower,
Well, what I'm thinking is, oh yeah, we probably got enough room between here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how far we have to go.
Alright, so tell me when you're ready to duck it under that.
okay. So, let's talk through the plan. I push it to the front, so the shifter goes down,
Yep.
and then you push it from your side to the back of the car. So the idea is that I have to move the shifter. It's not really enough right now, but
Well, okay, so also maybe you want to move your Apple Watch to the hand that won't get the glass broken.
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to move your hand back towards the bell
yeah,
housing.
I'll do this.
Okay.
Because you
So-
gotta go in at least a foot.
So you can definitely push it in a little bit more, and that will allow me to lower push it forward and lower the entire
Okay.
thing. So yeah, that buys us like
You're pretty close though.
I know. Well, but that buys us about 2 inches. So
Can you push it forward now?
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Tell me what to stop.
Okay, stop.
Cool. Now that got me like an inch too lower.
Okay, go ahead.
That got me more than an inch.
Because it's almost clears.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, right now it's under the bar. You just need a little bit more.
Another half inch or so.
yeah, we got the room. Come on.
Okay, yeah, it's under the bar right now.
I'll give it a tiny bit more.
Okay. So
So let's try
yeah,
that.
it's behind the bar now.
Alright, so push it forward.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
push it forward, and you just have to push it down one more time. I don't know which side of the crossbar it goes on here.
Neither. So figure it out. Okay. Okay. Stop.
Well, you got a ways to go, and I'm looking at this.
Now I can lower it.
It's gotta go way back.
significantly.
It's probably gotta go back to here.
Okay.
One sec. So I'm gonna start using the pulley as my lower bound because it can go so deep now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're good there. You can go down. You're
I am
Yeah, he
going
is.
down.
He-
okay. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
inching down.
Cool. This is what we
Okay,
need
like,
because right now
threshold-
it's passing the other crossbar.
The threshold for it, like going down, changes every single time.
No, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
You're doing a great job there, Alex. Because it's
Yeah. It's down. It's under the bar right now.
Maybe we should start screwing around with the lever now too, because it's like at a creepy angle right now.
Okay. But you can.
A tiny bit. Come on, babe.
What is this?
I like that sound.
On a gearbox.
no, he's just.
Just don't forget.
It is, yeah, I wonder what that is.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, even the pulley clears now somehow. Oh, right, because it extends forward as it drops.
Okay. Okay. So let me see. This box is not
Here, let me get it.
Just wait a second.
Yeah. What's up? Hey, I need you to focus on the engine. What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's good. I need to see what's happening here,
Mhm.
and
So I'll lower it out more.
okay. Because you still need the lever to go under one more crossbar.
Yeah, but we'll lower the entire thing.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. I can feel it going down. Yeah.
It clears all like the piston, not the pistons, the fluid cylinders and everything, right? Like the shiny ones, the ones we made.
Yeah. I can see potentially a little bit of a problem.
Cool. Lay it on me.
This thing,
What thing? I need the name.
the bracket that we use for the chain, the one that you didn't cut off the lower part,
Fuck, it's gonna hit the body.
might hit the firewall.
Oh my god.
We'll see.
We'll see how we
We'll
are.
see. Maybe not.
We may be able to tilt it this way
Just cutting a hole in the firewall at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
and have this go above the bar, tilt it like this, and have it catch the front end of the motor mount.
I think it's probably lower, but it's fine. Yeah. So I think you should push it forward now.
Well, I mean, I got some good range here. I wanna,
So you're still lowering. Okay.
yeah, I wanna lower it, then
level.
level it, and then kind of start moving it in a bit more.
Okay. Because
I
I'm
do
gonna.
not understand the range on this thing. Like,
Okay. I think
okay, I'll stop here.
Yeah, maybe leveling.
start leveling. Yes.
Wow, we have sore wrists if we're using the manual crank.
You mentioned, right? So you were
Yeah, we
using-
never right, and it was I don't know, it was scary.
So I'll lower it a bit more because we bought ourselves some more room,
Okay.
and yeah, we'll go from there. A couple more zigzags and we're in.
Yeah, you're doing good. This is nice.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like reminding myself to breathe fast too.
The good thing is that you're going to be so close to the fuel filter, you might not need like an extra
Oh, sweet.
line.
All right, so
Maybe level it.
uh,
'Cause, yeah, the shifter is pretty down.
okay, so now we're gonna start thinking about moving it forward because the oil pan is gonna say hello to the crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got about 4 inches.
Okay, push it forward.
Okay, 1 second. Ready?
Yes. Okay. Slowly. Good. Okay, so we passed the last crossbar, but the gearbox has to go up now.
What's up? Another.
Okay. Okay. Start level a bit more.
Cool.
Okay, stop.
Forward or down?
I would say down a bit.
Yeah, we got some room. Somebody's barbecuing again. I'm gonna die.
We had barbecue just yesterday.
Oh, right. I didn't eat it, but we had it.
But we had it, yes.
I love barbecue.
Oh,
I love barbecue.
our neighbor is like, it's his hobby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every time like the garage doors open and I'm doing something in the evening, smells like in the kitchen.
You love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it a little bit forward so just so I can clear the cross member.
Okay.
I need like an inch.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, it's smoking season. I gotta get my smoker out. And
All right, what do you think?
Yeah. Good.
Yep, it clears kind of.
The neighbor has some
So I'll show you.
Jagger, something like that, like a grill that uses custom briquettes.
oh yeah.
I hate to be the party pooper. We're about an inch away from the engine mount.
Yep.
So let's just.
Yeah, you're getting there now.
Yeah. So push it a little bit forward.
One second. I'll lower it a tiny bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So we don't have the issues with the.
Okay.
I know
So
the left part, well, the right part, if we talk about it correctly,
right.
is lower than the left part.
Yes.
Okay. So it's like a centimeter away from reaching it.
Right.
Man, all you gotta do is go about 3 inches, 4 inches forward.
Okay. So
and you're almost
we
there.
have to level it because right now my plug is
Yeah.
right at the crossbar.
not good already.
Okay. Okay. A little bit more.
You want a rag on it or anything like that?
It's not supposed to lay on it, right?
Well, right here, because we don't need them in the front anyway. And you need more or then?
No, this is good. Just
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Good.
So I'll start leveling again.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to feel hard to get crushed. Shoot. No. See.
Okay. So what's happening here? Okay. Okay. So we have
Still clear,
we have clearance. Yes.
We need about 2 inches.
Okay. Yeah. We need to have the gearbox up. Okay. Good. The clearance is good here.
Alright, push it forward.
Okay.
Yeah, because the bolt is just touching the edge of the.
Okay. Now it's actually.
One sec, you got caught. So I need to back it and lift it a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, bud.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
So-
I have bolts pushing here on the crossbars, but it's fine.
Well, no, we still gotta go this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably another.
One sec, I need to lift it more yet.
Well, I don't have much space, so probably need to lower.
One sec. It's almost saying hello to the oil pan on the other side, so.
Okay.
So is this bolt going in this first slot,
Yep.
and then that key goes in the little slot in the back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, we're close.
It's getting stuck somewhere. Kind of.
Well, so right now the
You
gearbox.
could probably go up a little bit.
Something in the entrance to the
Yes.
transmission tunnel.
Here.
Oh, yeah. The bell housing is stuck on the cross member. But
You have to lower.
No. That's it. We're basically aligned with the engine
Okay.
now. So we're gonna start playing around here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need you on this side.
Okay, so here it's laying on the crossbar.
So,
What do you
so we can't level it because it's stuck against the bell housing.
Okay,
It needs to get looser.
I see.
So like you can see that they're almost aligned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
So you want to insert this bolt?
Yeah, all it needs to do is just get it a little bit lower because you can push it forward.
Okay.
So get a feel for pushing it.
Yeah.
Right. And then we're just gonna ease it into that hole.
Yeah.
And the moment it clears that, we're gonna stop.
Okay. Yeah, it's in the hole.
Cool. Now run to the other side.
Because it'll rotate back. Like
No,
that.
it's a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. Run to the other side. Or we're gonna align the other one because it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, so
That's
it's actually if you go just down,
yeah.
it's supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get closer. So
Is
start.
it in?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
moved, yeah.
Left side's good.
Okay.
Just
Just
tell me
lower
when
it.
to stop the other side. And then when both of them are aligned, we'll see what clears in the transmission tunnel. And then we'll fully drop it.
Okay. So
How's it looking?
yeah, it's aligned. Yes, it's just going right in.
Okay, so now it's resting on the left side.
Yeah.
One second, I have to pause it a little because I got scared.
So I'm trying to like so
Just, hey, keep looking at the hole. The left side is not a concern right now.
yeah, it's good. It's good here.
I can't see it from here.
It's good. It's just going right in.
Perfect.
Alright, keep standing in front of the damn camera.
Don't
You're
worry
gonna
about
be
it.
cursing me.
Alright, so
Yeah, it's still going in. The issue might be that it might be too much on this side, and we have to push it. I don't know.
no, not anymore. It has a clearance gap for that reason, I think.
Well, it is, but I think it's not making that clearance gap.
Alright, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But yeah, it's not going in. No, it's out now. It's missing. So you have to go up.
So that's let's see.
I think so.
They did mention crowbars.
Let me see.
I was gonna say, maybe it's time for the big bar.
Let me see how much of a pull I can do it here. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's in. It's in.
Cool. So hold it there for me.
Well, I now I can't. So you have to be.
Oh, you know what? Then just so grab this for me.
Okay.
Tell me if it aligns now.
It does.
Cool. I'll go lower.
I can't.
What do you mean?
I don't know how.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to?
Oh, it's good. I'm holding it right now.
Here,
Go
I'll tell you
lower.
what,
Go lower. Go lower. No, stop. Can you try put it one more time there?
Dennis, don't shake it. It was like,
Okay.
it was stuck there and it goes out, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Yes, that's
So
it.
you need to hold it there, ready?
One more. Can you try one more? Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, it's in. So that's it. It's in. Just go down.
Yeah, trying to do it fast, slow.
Yeah.
I think it's resting on something because it's not moving down.
So that's the problem because we will not be able to put the nut. It's too close to the mounting point right now.
I wonder if it's because we're sitting on the cross member here.
Maybe.
You think it would roll?
The leveling issue? I don't even know how much weight is supported by the crane at this point. No, it's not. It's jiggling. This chain's done. Balance still. Okay, so which way is it?
Okay,
It
so
really does anything. So
is there clear for a nut on that side?
yeah, this one's definitely good because it doesn't have a sidewall.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to rock it to the right side of the car. Tell me what this does.
What? You're lifting it,
Yes.
and it actually got worse right now.
Okay, wait. But so I'm gonna tighten this nut and then I'll pull it off to the side. So I'm assuming doing this
Yes.
makes yours better.
Yes.
Cool. So let's play the game. It's convenient. I just tightened it up a little bit.
You don't want to go too tight or it won't move, right?
Yeah. So I want to swing it to this side.
Yeah.
Catch it there with the
Okay.
nut, and then hopefully that'll clear the right
Okay.
side. So let's play the game. Play the game.
So the question: does it have to be also in? Right, because there is the lock for the mounting point, right? For the mounting. There is that special hole that I think has to go in.
Did you want to try to? I'm gonna try the maybe. I'm wondering if you need to put the transmission mount in there so it's sitting properly this way.
Oh, so people do that after the
Do they? Okay.
Yeah. So
Alright, so I want to pull it.
Because if it's tightened in the front here, you won't be able to rock the motor. I mean, rock the engine.
Nut for me. Yeah, but don't rush to stick it in yet. So here's what I'm gonna do. So you're not gonna push it in yet.
okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Is that gonna be enough to clear it?
No, because you lift the engine and it's almost out of the. It's now out of the clearance. You have to lift it now and then. I'm not sure. Well, so. Okay.
What did that do?
It lifted the engine. It's right about the hole,
I
but
need to take a look at it.
Yeah.
It's,
короче. Вот это, смотри, вот там видишь, вот вторая штука торчит.
and yeah,
Он должен попасть в вот эту вторую дырку.
right.
It's
With
вот
the
как-
stupid asymmetric placement of the chain. Okay.
Когда ты тянул на себя вот двигатель там, то
I'll pivot it in.
Mhm.
Cool. Alright, you might have to learn how to use the release.
okay.
So you're saying that doing this, oh fuck, the sound's stuck on this. That probably made it worse.
Yes.
But that's okay.
Okay.
So,
Yes. Oh, well, not really, because it went sideways, so it didn't get into the slot.
okay. Come on, bud.
Okay, so right now I can feel that the suspension is not sitting on the crowbar. It's moving.
Okay, so,
Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's
Cool.
in the slot, but it's not the key. Didn't.
forget the key. You need the nut on there. That's the first step.
Yeah. So
There's no way we get both at the same time.
okay,
So, if I do that, you're saying that's enough for you to get the nut on?
not yet. No.
Too high?
Yeah, it's still too high.
Cool.
But let's try one more time.
2, 3.
No.
Okay, and down. So, I'll need you on this side then.
Okay.
I'll pull it up. I want you to tighten it. Wrong side.
Yeah, so you want to do what?
So when I pull it up, tighten the bolt.
Tighten? Okay, let's wait after we still have it on. Yeah. Okay.
Have fun.
Well, it's good the other way actually.
I need to box.
Да, там просто ключ был в другую сторону поставлен.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. I got it. Okay.
Alright. Let's go take a look on the other side. Okay, so
It's
if I start lowering it, it'll start falling into the right gap.
supposed to, yes. Okay, yeah. And you want the nut first.
Well, when it's good enough to put the nut on, tell me, I'll stop the engine from moving. It's spun, right?
Yes, it is. Just a little bit more.
Cool.
Yes. I have the nut on.
Man, I told you to tell me when to stop. I don't want to crush anybody's hands.
It's yes, it means stop. You wanted the nut.
Yeah, I wanted you to tell me to stop
Okay.
the center, so.
There
But,
was no way to crush the head.
Osho would disagree.
Well, at least for me, it wasn't.
Right.
Okay, so
So it's on.
the nut is on right now. Yes,
So if I almost. Tell me when your hands are out of there.
they are out there.
Cool. Tell me if it's coming closer to.
Yes.
It's like a lower strap.
Pen is like half in.
You might want to use our orange friend soon,
Okay.
because I think the change just got slack. Right?
Yep. Well, it's tight here.
Cool.
Let's see if anything's happening here. Pen. Yep. What was that? Oh yes, the pen went in.
So.
So the question is.
Sorry, it's resting on the engine, man. Congratulations.
Yes.
Now it's just a question of alignment.
Yes. Exactly.
Cool.
How do we align it?
Yes. If I'm not wrong, the shifter is actually off to the side on the panel. It's like off center.
Yeah, it's off-centered. But I think you still have some weight on the crane. So once you drop it, I think it's gonna clear here pretty well.
Sweet.
Uh,
Might want to tighten that bolt just a tiny bit more. I use this guy to just cover most of the distance.
Is this bolt loose enough for it to move that last little degree or two?
well, it's not loose.
Okay, probably should loosen down too.
Yeah.
So yeah, bring down. Nice.
Over there.
You down the engine.
Adjust the yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised how flexible the motor mounts are, by the way.
yeah.
When I was pulling it, I just saw the motor mount compress.
Yeah.
And that was all that.
Are they supposed to be like that?
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
Whoa,
there's
yep,
a whole thing about motor mounts. You know, look it up. Some people go, I mean, almost right to the frame. It's like, how the hell can you do that?
you know, you shake the hell out of the thing.
So I'm basically gonna release all the pressure from the crane. Hey, look at the engine.
Okay. It's.
Watch out, now it's gonna meet your head. Now it's falling.
What?
Orange mallet. Cool. So at this point the valve's basically open. Yep, I can see the chain sliding.
So
that's it. There's no weight on the crane.
Yeah. Well, so then maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know.
So
It's like
So the only issue is that, you know, is it rotated at all?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a little bit of rotation is probably not bad. The only thing that might affect is how vertical this is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can check it right now, probably, right? Just put a level on it.
So
Ours is-
To be honest, I'm not sure how it started. So
It doesn't look too bad. You know,
Looks
we
pretty
definitely
good,
have a
actually.
start here.
Hmm?
We definitely have a start.
actually, it looks pretty
Um,
vertical, doesn't it?
Interestingly enough, I think with this configuration, if we ever do need to tilt it, rotate it, the Harbor Freight one will do it.
yeah.
And we no longer need to clear that, so we can just extend the boom and do it. Wow.
So here's the thing. Since our nuts are not tight,
Mhm.
it's just sitting on the mounts right now.
Mhm.
Simply sitting on the mounts.
Mhm.
It was supposed to, I don't know, like level it itself.
Level itself.
Maybe.
But, I mean, it's definitely within like a reasonable range since the mounts met the mounting points. Like we definitely didn't screw it out super bad. But you know, what does the manual say?
Do you want to maybe try to lift it a bit and see what happens? Maybe that will.
I think we'll start lifting the frame.
Probably.
Okay.
That's a powerful frame and oh hey, look at this. They talk about engine install.
Just like general. Go very slowly and make sure the transmission is above the rear. Okay.
Sure, alignment heads are in.
And then put the transmission on hardware.
Hell, I mean, I think we're within a good range.
So here's their pen.
That's
Inside the key at the very top.
So that's the left or right part. It's the one that doesn't have the ground cable. So this is the left part of the car.
Yeah. So let's call it.
Fuck, it's tight then, I guess.
Okay. Is there torque spec?
42 for the website. Bolt that attaches to the block, 30 to 42. Bolt that goes from mounts to frame, 35 to 50 foot-pounds.
Some stuff with it.
So 50 it is.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you probably don't want to tighten these yet until you get, because you still got to rock the.
That's true, yeah.
You may have some play that you need to get this.
Oh.
Transmission.
Yeah, maybe there is no spec here until we install the drive shaft. Because we start talking about the headers, fuel line, clutch, accelerator cable.
I would think you want the engine in solid before you start the drive shaft and the headers.
I guess, yeah.
But I would say that you should leave it loose while you install the transmission mount.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Why are they doing all of this before they even know that the drive shaft fits?
I don't know.
Why should there be a pointer that says it's solid?
Full tank, okay, emergency.
I mean, the drive shaft, you know, it's got a couple inches of play with that yoke.
So,
All
adjustments.
the stupid,
Now you have the drive shaft. So attach the drive shaft adapter here. That's the drive shaft. Good question. Did you put the Loctite on the nuts?
you put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. I was like, fuck, I definitely didn't do it. Okay, whatever.
If you take them one by one, you should be if you can reach them.
I don't think it's deterministic.
What time is it getting to be, anyway?
It's 3:20.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the nylon mounts should probably absorb a good amount of vibration.
No, I'm actually talking about these.
Yeah, I know, the one to the block.
Yeah, to the bottom.
If you forgot, you forgot. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, it'll start.
I'll definitely leave on one side. I just don't remember the other side. But okay.
It'll start tipping in a whole lot of different ways if we do that.
Okay.
So, let bygones be bygones.
How do they look? In other words, the bolt, where the bolt comes, some reference point, either the crease in the motor mount, or just to give a relative thing about where the bolt sticks into the mount here versus on that side.
So,
It's a little bit higher, I think, on the
bolt is almost touching the cap there. Yeah, so it's definitely lower on this side. So I guess we can play the same game again, where we lift it up a tiny bit and I pull it on this side, and then you'll just tighten it on your side.
Okay. Yeah, that's the good measuring point.
Yeah, so at least we'll have them level. No, don't use the impact.
I'm not like doing the final.
Yeah, you'll do the final. When it's level, one of the points has to be secured, and the impact driver
I don't have to do this right now.
extension. Impact drivers strip the bolts.
Yeah, impact drivers scare me. Even though they're easier.
Okay. Okay, so I have to lose it. Lose it right now.
Losing it.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, it's
Enough?
loose, yes.
Okay. So you'll see it start to lift off a tiny bit.
Yeah, I think you see the chain.
That's already under tension.
Yeah, start to move up, take up the tension in the chain.
Still not creeping up on your side?
Nope.
Where the hell is it moving then? Probably
I
lifting
think
it.
you're taking up the slack in the chain.
Yeah. Oh, this one's rock.
Wait. Yeah, the back one's moving the chain, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. There you go.
It's lifting the transmission, I can see it. Okay, so,
Should you maybe level it?
Yeah, you're up off the thing here now.
okay, so tell me what this does.
Well, it's moving it a bit, but I don't see any going down.
Maybe what you ought to do, suggestion when we think about it, pull this up, tighten the nut,
Mm-hmm. And then
and lower it,
drop
see
it,
if it comes back down.
So come over to this side. I think what happens when I pull it, come over to this side, is the pin starts hitting the end of this track.
Right, so go all the way up to where the pin hits, tighten the nut, and then let the other side fall down a little bit.
Yeah. I can see
So
it.
I'm gonna pull it up all the way.
Yeah.
You'll tighten it,
Yeah, I'll touch
and then
it.
we'll drop it and hope the other side kind of lowers the stuff out, right?
Okay.
And we got
Yeah, it's
one,
Подожди. Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2.
Okay.
Now let's go to the other side. Drop it, and hope that it falls lower.
It rotates a little bit.
Yeah, so I can see that the mount actually is not like the engine mount is not touching the mount point.
Yeah, that's the point. Okay. And I should drop lower than it was before.
Oh yeah, the engine is rotating.
Okay, yeah, so
I think it's no longer being supported by the
well the thing is I think that the pin is not in, I think.
Are you joking?
No, it's actually like I think it's in. Yeah, it's in.
No, it's not.
It's in.
It's not. I can see it not being in.
No, it's just the weight is not pushing it all the way through the
It
hole.
fucking bent. It's not in. Look at it from where I was seeing it. From underneath.
Oh well, that's I didn't. The problem with tightening this one is it's minimizing the amount of rotation you can do.
Wait,
So
wait. So now you actually have pin touching the upper part of that hole when you lifted it. So I think the only way we can do this right now.
If one second. Tell me what.
I got another idea.
Keep looking at it. It's not enough of a lever.
They can move in the car.
You have to level.
So another thought is, and I don't know if you have a bar, but what I was thinking is go with a bar in here, right? Do just what you were doing, pull it up on it,
Yeah.
right? But hold the bar, and that way you can loosen the nut, maybe allow it to move a little bit, right? Hold the bar up, use the bar as the ability to hold this side of the engine up, and then go down again.
Adjust the other side. Try.
That way the nut here, see the problem with doing the nut now is we don't have enough rotation.
Yep. Wait. Orange hammer.
I don't know if you have a bar or do you have any like steel pipe or.
No.
Yeah, the pin totally missed that side and bent.
Wait, you know what? You might be able to use this angle on it.
We're done. Now from here,
The bracket?
stand here.
Yeah.
And look down into that area. The rear is now sitting much higher than the front.
Yeah.
Because the pin never made it in and bent the entire thing.
You know,
It
you
was
might.
in. It was in.
There's no way it was in if the bracket's bent. When I looked at it, I came over to this side. The pin was not in.
You might try this angle iron to do my idea.
Может быть,
Unless
потом,
you have,
когда мы начали регулировать, она вылезла. Но
Grab this. And we're gonna do that. There's actually a place where you can wedge it and lower the mount.
okay, and then
that's neat.
Right, that's kind of convenient.
yeah, you're going up now.
Yep, that's what I was doing. Okay, so should we loosen the other side?
I think it gives you a little more play.
Right, that's kind of doing what we did.
Yeah, well, it was a shot.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll loosen the other side. Wedge it in. Okay, that didn't sink, so I already went. Ready?
What exactly should I do now?
I'll start releasing it, so we'll start moving down, and you're going to use the screwdriver to guide it into the right slot.
Well, so it's right over the slot now.
Perfect, then it will fit right in.
Okay.
I know it's going to move. Looks like there's slack on the chain.
It's slowly tipping.
Is it? Okay.
Not anymore.
I don't see, but the pin is right over the slot. I see a lot of placement, play in the
So
mount.
it's resting on something now.
Well, it is on the mount.
So the pin is not in?
It's in.
Oh.
It's just the mount itself is.
Well, we'll tighten it down.
Yeah.
The pin will never be flushed fully now. Yeah, it's bent.
I don't think it's bent.
It actually bent? Wow.
No, I don't think.
Well, what magic is causing it to sit so high in the back and flush in the front?
Maybe because the engine is not sitting right. I think that this bracket is exactly the same. It's not bent. It has some волна вот здесь вот. Просто у него пена.
Let's see if your hand's there. It's definitely much more flush there than it is on the
Well,
other
it's
side.
flushed, yes, but it's not because it's bent. It's just that.
Yeah, it would be flushed if it was that.
Нет. Я просто получается так, что основное давление у двигателя, когда он сидит, оно вот здесь вот.
Right.
Вот у него вот здесь вот нету давления, чтобы вот эту нижнюю часть брекета придавить. И вопрос в том, почему этого давления нет.
There's like 300 different reasons for it.
Yeah.
One
So
of them being factory vibes, shitty mounts.
could be.
Considering how everything else lined up in this car, more like didn't. So yeah, honestly, I'd say quit while we're ahead. Tighten this side, tighten the other side.
Yeah.
Attempt to mount the drive shaft, and
Should we release the crane first?
well,
Before
tighten it
tighten?
at least a little bit.
Not like
Right, don't like
to the spec.
get it concrete fit. But yeah, and if we're lucky, everything just lined up. It looks straight enough, right?
Yeah.
We don't have any numerical reference to know that we're terribly off.
Could you try at least lifting this side a little bit before he tightens it? You think that would rotate it or not enough?
What do you think?
Which side?
Do the same thing where I pull on the passenger side and pray the engine rotates.
The thing is that the pin is at the top. You cannot
Oh,
go
right,
over.
right, yeah. We drew the pin up to the very top, so it's physically.
So the hole's like this, and the pin is.
Right at the top
Here?
Yeah. It's,
So that would though, but if you rotate the engine, won't the pin want to go down then? Assuming that it's in the same plane.
what do you mean by rotating the engine?
In other words, the hole's like this, right? And the pin is going in like this. So I'm trying to get the same.
Yeah.
Right? And we're at the top of the hole?
Yeah.
So if you rotate the engine, if everything's moving together, the pin will want to do this.
I see.
See? And it's easy enough to see. I mean, if he picks up the side a little bit.
I have this odd feeling that we actually now have this side higher than the other one.
If that's the case, then maybe, like you say, just take it from as you got it.
But I can't really put this anywhere where it'll sit.
I see what you mean. And
Of
actually,
course, you're assuming that this is level. Well, I guess you could check it just by put it on there first.
yeah, because so right now the pen, it's all the to
This side is higher,
Okay.
which
So
would make sense. In that case, this is okay-ish.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we tie that and release this, it might go down a bit.
Yeah. So set the
Yeah, if
way.
the whole thing settles, that would be good, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 50, right?
But it didn't seem to be doing that.
1 second. So I'm gonna. You want me to release the crane before you tighten your side or after you tighten your side?
After.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to rotate a lot anyway, just because the pin's at the top of this.
Yeah. So let's see what that does.
So I hope you can do it. Yeah, the best you can do is hopefully it settles. I mean, it sounds kind of silly. Maybe you could wiggle the engine.
Yeah. Okay, so
Which is kind of what you were doing when you were pulling it.
okay.
So, yeah, the weight was already being fully supported. Cool.
I mean, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're just picking nits here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like.
So I'm releasing this knot and see if it goes anywhere. Actually, it was not tight, so
No, so the engine's not going anywhere.
That means we'll release some pressure when we lowered it or tighten it on the other side. Okay. Just tighten it.
okay. And then, so once we start putting in the drive shaft, we will know,
Yeah, something like super screwed up.
and then we can try and rotate the engine a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't tighten it all the way though until you put the transmission out in.
Yeah.
Because you may have to rotate it a little forward. You know, in other words, into the back of the. You'll have a lot of leverage, but to slip that thing in there, and that you got the alignment issue with that too. Right?
Okay.
Cool. So, so
All right, guys.
engine in. Oh my
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Engine in. Yeah, I was trying to take a video.
I hope I didn't block it too much.
Don't worry about that.
It's part of the process.
Yeah, it's better like to be part of that and like providing suggestions than have it perfect. I will take a little bit of break maybe to
Yeah, I better get going.
to have some lunch. But
I was gonna just bite the bullet and try to mat it. It's part of the support of the engine and the transmission, and the engine mounts are basically made out of butter, like how we saw.
okay,
If they're bent, they must not be real solid steel. I mean, you know, high tensile.
The bushing inside of them, I mean, I could probably like move it with my hands. Fuck them crushing please.
That might be on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Although you do want the engine to stay put, not, you know.
Alright, so I'm pulling the rag out. Joke's on me because it's wedged.
okay.
I'm not pulling the rag out.
Just a second.
Alright, move my body from underneath the car.
Okay.
You want the floor jack?
It's okay. It's good.
Oh god, yep. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that I'll clear it from the mountain bracket, but I'll keep it still because the transmission is sitting on the crossbar.
Cool, no worries.
Okay, so one more pull then. Oh, okay, so it should be good.
We also need to mount the drive shaft loop in there.
Yeah, but that comes after.
Oh right, two piece. Easy enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice, guys.
Thank you very much. We probably would.
She would have done it without me, but I mean, we learned about the distributor today.
Yes, absolutely. We still have to do it together, but
It fits and mounts still good.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Cool, but there are still mounts to the
Right.
transmission.
That'll
Yeah,
probably
so
be your thing.
yeah.
We might actually have to jack it up for that, but
I feel overdeed now. I might even have a beer.
oh, I'm so sorry about it. I can give you one.
No, I'm fine. No, I got it at home. You
Yeah.
know.
But yeah, you
that's
got
nice.
it. Yeah,
Awesome,
we
guys.
might need some wiggles, but it's in and it's awesome. You didn't break anything so far. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you
there's
so
room in there. But you're welcome. You guys did most of it, so.
No, we definitely wouldn't have known how to do, pulling out the distributor. Just like
Yeah, we probably would disassemble the wrong side thing and then
Yeah, well, it's nice they've got it marked, so you should get real close on the timing.
Yeah.
As long as you get it all the way down in.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to wiggle it to get the gear
Okay.
to line up. You know, it's the cam gear, and you get it. But you'll know when it's in because it'll seat down, and that little thing that holds the
Yeah, it's gonna be flushed with
the little round plate, you know, that sits there, that bolt.
Okay.
This looks pretty crazy.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so welcome.
Okay.
Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, pleasure was ours.
Yeah.
And I don't know what next do you want to see? what part you want? What next?
Whenever, you know, there's nothing major. I mean, you know, if you want to invite me over and you guys are doing something big deal, you know, fine. But
Probably be, assuming we get the wheels in a timely fashion, we'll be firing up within the next couple
Well,
weeks.
yeah. Well, once we have.
well, yeah, if you want me over for that. definitely.
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We want you for that.
100%. Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. Cool.
Yeah, that'll be a big deal. That's another.
Major milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Awesome.
But that'll be a little while. You guys got quite a bit of work before that.
Yeah, I think another 2-3 weeks to get everything connected and mounted and
Right.
checked and and then we will be just at the will of the factory 5 once they send us wheels or not. So
I'm exhausted, and it wasn't even that physically straining.
I don't know,
I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
but that's why I want to have a beer and something to eat.
Like the crane roll's pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's slow. It's good.
But the mental pressure that you have this thing floating in the air, that's
And
something.
lifting it in. Actually, that went in actually pretty good, really. I mean,
We didn't have to like slide it off of anything.
no, and this thing worked really nice. Both the
Shocked.
tilting part and the lowering part. Yeah, that really makes a big difference.
The Harbor Freight one's like a floor jack. You just go,
Yeah, it's kind of scary. All right, guys.
Okay.
oh my god. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This would be like handshaking time, but
Yeah, oh, definitely. High fiving and all that. Absolutely.
oh my god.